Hello, welcome back, Farmer Talk. Motorcycles, my BMW R90 Scrambler. And this is a ride video at long last. I've tried, I think, on 3 occasions, but epic sound failures on the camera and mic, just loads of hassles. Anyway, we have footage in the bag. Come along for a ride from Bickley to Exeter, where we find a parking slot, and have a good old ramble and chat about, well, everything under the universe, and a few bits about this bike. Hope you enjoy. Well, hello. Oh, so easy. So easy getting ready to ride a bike. What have we got here? Whoops. Anything coming? No. Well, welcome to Bickley. Welcome back to my BMW Scrambler. The fisherman's cot. Is anything coming? Can't see anything. No, no, no. Lovely river. Lovely river. Bickley Mill. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Well, it's February. It's grey. It's damp. In fact, it's been raining. But I have to return a rather expensive cable to the Apple store that I didn't need. So I have the problem of getting from my farm to Exeter. So we've just gone through Bickley. I came through Tiverton earlier. Oh, British roads, where do I start? Not where do you start? Well, you start, but then you divert, then you divert again, then you follow diversion, then you get road closed. I've just been around every road in Tiverton just to get through the town. But no, let's be positive. It is actually brighter over yonder. Ooh, we could go to Dartmoor, couldn't we? Right, so back on a bike. Whew. Sorry, I'm just a little bit hassled from the diversions and the roads and the potholes and everything else. So let's do a little bit of riding. Haven't been down on the old road to Exeter for a while. Probably have to divert. But finally, I'm able to chat to you very good people, person. Well, you might have a friend with you. But I'm just going to talk to you there. Yes, you. Wait, listen. Ooh, a dry line. Formula 1 coming up. So racing is very relevant. Nice. When the hassles get out, you just ease on the power. Come round. Get your lines right. Right-ish. There we go. Let's ease on here a bit. Oh. This is a nice bike. With one fairly big caveat. Shall we make that the word of the day? It looks fantastic. Peoples love it. Everywhere I've been with this, peoples have gone cool and weak at the knees. One gentleman he moved so much as to, within hours, profess and get out the motorbike that has sat in the back of his garage for 20 years. I have to say the looks are spot on. Really like it. Needs needs knobbly tyres to complete that look. Cool, get the lines right, farmer. A little bit of I'm not, that's just about legal. Oh, I've forgotten how nice this road is to ride. Twisty. There we go, come back across. Ease off. A lot of water around. So we like the looks. We like the engine. This engine, the old, I think it's 1170 cc's. It doesn't really matter whether we're a few cc's in or out. Let's call it 1200. Everyone else does. Unless you're my insurer who insisted it was a 9, I don't know. Ugh. Computer says no. And it's the old air-cooled, oil-cooled, air-cooled engine. And not until you ride one that you realise what's been lost with the new water-cooled boxes. It's just magnificent. Charismatic, pretty smooth, loads of grunt. Loads of grunt. The last bike I've done lots of miles on was my much loved 1200 Scrambler, and I liked it, and that had, I said at the time, more than enough performance, which is another way of saying it's not the quickest bike in the world. But on roads like this, jiggle jiggle, it was a lovely engine, made fabulous noise when we got the exhaust right, and deep and powerful. However, this would eat it. Quite a bit more grunt. Open the taps on this and you get, in any gear, that instant hand, giant hand behind you, just sending you on your way. And the effortlessness of it, my right hand has this monstrous stream of torque, and you just tweak it. It's a thought process. Yeah, sometimes I can think. And it's a little limiting when you're videoing in a 40 limit, I'll grant you, but it's there. We might be able to show in a minute. Look, crikey, is that sunshine? Whoa, now that's lifted my spirits a little, because when I set off it was in drizzly rain and mud. I've got to go 30 now. Right, okay, party trick, 30, down a gear or two, flick that little switch there, 30, ta-da! Now cruise control on this is fantastic. Oh, fantastic, darling. I wondered if that was a neighbourhood watch speed awareness. You know, keeping a powerful motorcycle to the speed limit is very difficult, and but the thing is, you should be looking at the road, and if you're looking at, you know, at 30, it's very difficult. At 20, impossible. So that's why cruise control, top of my list. While I'm talking about boring bits, thank you very much, Mr. Van. I will thank you profusely. Oh, the world's a happy place. Sort of. Maybe. We'll discuss that later. Boring bits. The headlamp. The LED headlights on this, an option, are fantastic. Here you go, look. Okay, I said about torque. We're not, I don't know what gear we're in. It hasn't got a gear indicator, but I will accelerate a little bit here. Here we go. Wham. Whoa. Yeah. Well, that was 5th from 30. Yeah, punchy. So we're back on the engine again. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous engine. And this one is quick enough. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Right. Are we going into, where are we going into? We want to get into the middle of Exeter. I've got to think here, because there's a turning I might want to get, oh, so long since I've ridden into Exeter, another 30. Aha! But we have the technology. Oh, that road. Ooh. Sorry, Timothy. Let's flick the cruise on. The potholes in the roads in this country. So, a rambling bike. It's not a review, is it? It's my thoughts. What else? Riding position. I mentioned that in the first vid, walking up to it vid I did. It's okay. My knees, the angle of my knees, or inner leg reach, as BMW would call it, it's a little tight. I don't know whether it's impossibly tight, i.e. pain and unbearability. That's too silly a word for the day, isn't it? Caveat, I think, was the word of the day. Nice old bridge here. Bridge here, bridge here, bridge here. Floods, of course. Where doesn't? I think I'm going to go the back way into Exeter. Let's go up here. And so looks, engine, good. Oh, cool. Sorry, I'm jiggling. What else? Brakes. Brakes pretty good. Tractor, middle of the road, not a problem. Might have been. Sort the gears out. No quick shifter on this, and all the better for it. Learn to change gears smoothly. Exeter. Live better. Or live better. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Just being live, I suppose, is something to be grateful for. Alive. I was going through a list and I've forgotten again, doing my goldfish impression. This is a goldfish review. Impressions of a BMW 90 Scrambler. Oh dear. Brakes. Yeah, very good. They're leany brakes apparently, so I can fly into a corner, lean over and brake as hard as I want. Yeah, of course you can. I always think about that, and you know, it's always hailed as, you know, it's the latest technology safety feature. And I wonder, on occasion, I mean, asking for a, well, saying for a friend, of course I wouldn't do such a thing as this. I have approached, this is fictitious, I have approached a bend a tad quickly, or ludicrously quickly, and there's been a few code brown moments. And the problem is, you polish off the, you know you've got a brake. That's, yeah, you can do that. But, oh blimey, am I going to make the corner? And the thing is, you have to come off the brakes and turn into the corner. There's quite a few bikers not around today because they just couldn't come off the brakes and lean the bike into the corner. Many times the bike probably would have made it. I mean, he had to lean it, but it probably would have made it. So what I'm questioning on this leany brake thing is, have you got the confidence, even in an emergency, to tip a bike in that much? I'm not sure many have. So, hey ho. Brakes are good. Quite like the dials. That comes under looks. Switches, all fine. Love the cruise control. Mirrors don't look very nice, but they work very well. What else? Oh, the elephant. I have an elephant. It's a very, very big elephant, and it's in the room that this motorcycle presides in, and I'm sensing it now. Look, there. And this is here's the problem. This is in no way a scrambler. A scrambler is a bike with pretensions to going off, with intentions of going off-road, up and down dale tracks, etc. This is going to be as useful as a chocolate teapot in that area. It just hasn't got the suspension travel. It's just not. So BMW calling this a scrambler, maybe there's some part of the look, maybe, but the suspension travel is road bike, and it's not the best suspension, I have to say. On smooth roads it's fine, and it handles very well. That's all good. However, oh, more temporary lights. I like this. Three-way control. Oh, no. Yeah, what was I saying? The ride is just, ooh, am I going to say unacceptable? I am, of course, of old bones, so I'm going to whinge more than young whippersnappers. But even so, it's no, the ride just isn't good enough. Apparently, whether it's, I'm sure it's not the only option, but there are aftermarket options to make that better. The one that I've looked at lean to is the Wilbur suspension. I think that gives you another, maybe a lot more suspension travel, at least 50mm more, raises the bike. And if they've got it, I haven't ridden one, but if that, I have spoken to somebody who has ridden one, and they were deeply impressed. So, and what annoys me is, why didn't BMW it's a scrambler, so make it a scrambler, give it decent suspension. It's not a cheap bike, but it's got questionable suspension. So, the good old presenter's word, so. Ooh, let's go running. Smarty! Pardon me. Right, let's go through here. A little indication right, no one behind. A little indication left, and we're away. Doing 30 again, aren't we? We might as well engage cruise control. So there we have it. My impressions. A lovely bike. I really like the look of it. I really like the engine. I like the brakes. I like the controls. I love the cruise control. I like the headlights. I really don't like the suspension. So, a dilemma. So, the problem is, do I want to invest in Wilbur's suspension? Oof, it is really hitting the spring rates. It's difficult to tell, but the damping is just the damping just cannot cope with transverse ridges. That's the word we're using. Oof, here we go. Over you go, boys and girls. Oh, we're hiking. Let's come round here now. We're trundling down to the Princess Hay car park is the target, and the bike bays better not be full, he says. Inner bypass, let's go. Princess Hay triangle. Yeah, so here we go again. Hope you've enjoyed this little chat, a rambling chat. Back to my old ways, aren't I? It's not a bike review. You don't get too many impressions, and it's probably of no use at all. So I've got to decide whether I'm going to go and buy some springs and dampers. See you again in another vid. Hopefully on a bike. Oh, come on. There we go. This is traffic. I don't do traffic. Shall we go and squeeze through here? You're going to go left. Thank you. Right, let's come up here. Oh, filtering. We're not filtering. I haven't filtered for many years. Mr. Biker, hello there. He sort of said hello. That's all right. Round that pothole, round that ridge. Princess Hay. I wonder where she is. A little indication, and move over here and select the right gear. Yeah, you see the spring rates, I'd say the spring rates are fine. Therefore, damping is the problem. Well, the problem is getting through these traffic lights. Do I cross the white line under green here? Maybe I do. Still green, still green, still green, still green, still green. Anything coming the other way? No. Right. This is Exeter, folks. It's all right till they invented the car and then decided that they couldn't accommodate it. Now we want to go, we don't want to go up here, I think. So I want to do a bit of a right. Come on. You know what? Thank you, dear. Let's come up here. Now, is there... I don't know where we're going. I'm going to go Princess A3. Get the right entrance. The lift is out of order. So here we go into the car park. Opposite pedestrian staircase. You'd think they'd tell you which way. Motorcycle parking opposite. Oh, there's a motorcycle. There's a motorcycle. There's a motorcycle. Well, motorcycle. Can we put a motorcycle in here? Well, I think we can. Just about. Yeah. Can we? And can we get that to... Yeah. Well done. Goodbye.